What's going on YouTube, it's GadgetsBoy and welcome to another video. And if this is your first time on this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell button as well, so you'll be one of the first to know every time we upload any video on this channel. So this in front of us is the new LG G7 ThinQ. It's spoken a little bit as thank you, but ThinQ if you get the gist. Anyway, so it's got a notch, it's got improved sound quality, super bright screen, and even an AI camera to ensure that you capture the best images possible in various scenarios wherever you are. So just as expected of any flagship devices in 2018, the LG G7 ThinQ has the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 processor in there. It's got 4GB RAM, 64GB internal storage, which you can expand using a micro SD card. For design, it's very slim and it feels balanced in hand. So when it comes to weight, it doesn't feel too heavy, too light, it just feels well balanced, which I really like. On the sides, you get a total of 4 buttons, 3 on one side, and a dedicated Google Assistant button, which you can double tap. You can tap it once or press and hold it to perform various tasks. So that we can get into more details when we get a review unit to show you guys how that works, what that's all about. 3 areas where the G7 ThinQ really shines are in the display, sound and camera areas for me. For the 6.1 inch Quad HD Plus display, you get 1000 nits of super brightness when fully cranked up. It dishes out about 564 ppi, which LG pointed out doesn't consume excess power either, which is reassuring. The elephant in the room here is the notch, which is very much present. It's different size to what we've seen on the iPhone or the P20 Pro, etc. And whether you like it or not, I think it's here to stay, and it's just a matter of how manufacturers are going to utilize this area. So what LG have done here is they've gone for a customizable option, so you can change the color and shape of the notch. The color changing aspects are really welcome. I like it, and it's an indication of what's to come, the possibilities of what we can do with that notch area if it's going to be here to stay. The shape changing aspect, I'm not so sure about why I would need that, or you would actually appreciate that as much as LG perhaps, but it's there. You can change the shape, you can change the corner just a little bit, or you can turn it off completely and just stick to the notch just as it is. Overall, I would say it's got a fantastic display that's really bright. It's visible in bright sunlight as well, even with the notch. There's still 6.1 inch of screen to play with here. There's no home button at the bottom, which is a smart decision, I would say, and you get this over more than 80% screen to body ratio. Onto sound, there's a new boombox feature, which actually makes a lot of difference when it comes to how well music sounds or when you're watching videos and so on. Using the device's chassis, it acts as a subwoofer, and it creates this extra bass and volume when placed onto a surface, almost like when you place it when you place your phone in the glass to increase the sound, which is something I usually do sometimes. Elsewhere, there's a DTS-X 3D sound. You got 7.1 channel surround sound here through earphones. You got 32-bit hi-fi quad DAC, like what we've seen on the V30. However, that doesn't work when boom speakers on though, so which could be a disappointment, or who knows, we'll test that again when the full thing comes in for review. Finally, AI camera and security features. You can unlock the G7 using your fingerprint, face and voice. The voice got me really excited, as again, it's just another insight into possibilities of what you can do here. It's endless really. Perhaps in the future you can say something like G7, so it unlocks the phone first, and then you'll command something like play my morning playlist on Spotify, for example. And you can do all that without having to touch your smartphone at all, which could be pretty smart. The G7 ThinQ's AI camera can detect 19 best modes, so it's not as much as what we've seen with Huawei, for example, but this will still do the job. So it's suitable for photos or scenarios from food to person to flowers and much more. It can even detect when you need to switch to wide angle when taking photos, so you can switch between the lenses on the back as needed automatically. There's also a portrait mode, which allows you to adjust the bokeh effect after the fact. So once you've taken your photo, you can go back into the shot and adjust the blurry background as much as you want, what you want in focus and what you want out of the focus. For all you tech specifications and enthusiasts out there, the front facing camera is 8 megapixel, and the 2 on the back, they're both 16 megapixel shooters. One is f1.6 aperture and the other one's f1.9 aperture. For durability, it looks like this thing will scratch easily, so you need to put this thing in a case. But again, we'll put that to test when we get one in for review. And it's IP68 water and dust resistant, ready to go. So you can use it in when it's raining, especially in London. We don't know when it's raining, when it's sunny anymore. And you also get wireless charging, so hooray. In terms of color and availability, the G7 ThinQ will come in Moroccan blue, Aurora black, raspberry rose and platinum grey. I believe the one we've got in this video is a Moroccan blue, which looks fantastic, especially when you place it next to the Huawei P20 Pro Twilight as well. Just thought I'd drop that in there. I'll leave all information about pricing and stuff in the description once I find out, and availability as well. But hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see anything, let us know. Drop a comments below. And thanks for watching. Hope you guys subscribe and hit that bell button. Catch you guys in the next one.